Shout out Hussein Scoot. Tell your mans to chill. Yo, who mans is this? Somebody come get us.
Everybody deserves, I think, everybody that got in deserves the spot. Like, I know that everybody's saying Devin Booker got snubbed. And this is the thing. I personally think, just my thought, and I got into a discussion with one of my friends from back home about this. The Chris Paul over Devin Booker in the All-Star game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would have done the other way around. I think Devin Booker should have gotten in over Chris Paul with no debate. But I'm about to say popularity is there. And then two, I would say Chris Paul's impact, though, is somewhat, I guess, greater in regards of him making the plays, being the vocal leader on the court. But Devin Booker has had that Mamba mentality, like straight bucket. Like,
yeah,
he can't be stopped, really. And the whole thing is, when you look at why the Suns are as successful as they are right now, being fourth in the Western Conference, who do you put it on more? Devin Booker or Chris Paul? Devin Booker.
Go ahead.
So I'm just kind of like, I think Devin Booker should have been originally in, and I think Chris Paul should be coming in as the replacement for AD or whatever, and not the other way around. That's my opinion.
Before you get on your spiel, I will say that my question, Devin Booker had the exact same players. DeAndre Ayton, my coach, like the same roster, minus Jay Crowder.
And Oubre.
So and to Oubre isn't exactly. And it's like, I feel you, like he's dropping buckets, but I think Chris Paul
was
winning impact within the team.
Yeah.
Number-wise, clearly Devin Booker.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, as far as culture, and they have a new coach, Monty Williams, I believe. I see like a whole new rejuvenation within the Suns. Or I can just tell it's like Chris Paul kind of brought that mentality, like, yo, listen, I'm older, better in the team, and you can even hear him within interviews. He said he's like, I don't know why people just expect me to play the veteran role and just mentor these guys. I'm gonna mentor them, but I'm trying to win games. And he's bringing so I think off impact, Chris Paul.
Definitely.
I mean,
I was about to say we're in agreement with that, and I'm just like, Devin Booker's just dropped more buckets. I'm just like, I'm thinking, like I said, the whole thing is like with the whole Zach LaVine thing though. Zach LaVine's been dropping buckets for the Bulls, right? So we talk about people that drop straight buckets, then like, come on. D-Book should definitely be in the conversation.
The man had 70 points against the Celtics. They lost the game.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like that's the difference. Like you got guys so that are like, I think, singularity players. Booker at one point in his career, I think, was a singularity. Like he just scored the ball. Now I think he's picking up, taking more of a leadership position. He's getting in passing lanes. He's sliding his feet on defense. He's in there rebounding. Now he's talking to his players. So I think Chris Paul helped bring out another side of Booker. So now, yes, this dude is getting buckets. It's something that we're accustomed to. But the difference is, like you said, with a similar roster, not so many flashy names, big name, just bringing a different kind of mentality to the team. I think Chris Paul helped do, because there's stories and talk of so many different times that Chris Paul was doing so much to try and essentially force his teams to win and be in a kind of hard-working mentality and coming every day to work. So I think Chris Paul did bring that. That is the biggest difference that the Suns have seen. They've seen a different coach every year. They've, been shuffling players through. But why things started to click, I think, for them, definitely you can't blame Chris Paul for not being that addition. But you got to respect the fact that Booker is doing what he's doing. Definitely. So if you're looking at somebody, if we were talking about a player that just gonna be the more valuable to the team, you could definitely make that argument for Booker. Chris Paul is gonna be that gel, but right now in the All-Star, I can always see why you're gonna put Chris Paul in the All-Star consideration before Devin Booker, for sure.
Okay. Well, then y'all did bring up a point with Rudy Gobert being in the All-Star game, as opposed to some of these other guys that got snubbed.
Okay. Who would you replace Gobert with?
I was gonna say, like y'all brought up the point. I was gonna say I don't think he should be replaced personally, but I think Brandon Ingram, he got snubbed. And then, like I said, Devin Booker was snubbed and out of the conversation. There's a few other guys. I think they said De'Aaron Fox was snubbed too, which I'm just kind of like,
yeah, but
I'm like Rudy Gobert though. I'm like Rudy Gobert is like the glue that's on the team. It's just like all the times Draymond got into the All-Star game. Draymond was the glue that held the Golden State Warrior team together, and Rudy Gobert's protecting the rim, grabbing boards. And like I said, he's getting some good quality buckets for the Jazz right now. Good secondary option behind Donovan Mitchell. The fact that he got in and Donovan Mitchell got in as well, being the two best players on the best team in the league, it's like it's there. It's there. And so I'd say Rudy Gobert should not be out of the All-Star game. I know people talk about Zion. He should not have been in the All-Star game.
Wow.
I was going to say that's my whole question is like, why would you say Zion shouldn't be in the All-Star game? But I think Zion got into the All-Star game based off of more popularity than as opposed to he earned it. He earned it in a way, but if you weigh the two, my thought is popularity got him in more than his full-fledged performance. Because I think Brandon Ingram should have gotten in
instead of Zion.
Yes.
Ooh, that one I can't agree with. Ingram is the man, but Zion is the future of New Orleans. So why I say this, yes, he's got a huge following, one of the most hyped players ever to play in the NBA, but he's been very, very, very quietly putting together a stellar season. The dude is averaging 26 points a game, with 7 boards. And I'm saying, so he's averaging more points than Ingram, more rebounds than Ingram, and more assists, I think. No, Ingram's got a little more assists than him. But
playmaking's a thing for me. Like I need somebody that can play make as well.
But Zion had to play make. You can score the ball every time. He's shooting.
I'm about to say he can do that like every
5% from the field.
It's insane, and I will give him his props. But I'm just saying, like, I could intertwine that, and I would not be mad.
Okay, I can agree with you there. But
I would not be mad.
I would if you look at the full picture, like how you say popularity. If you're looking at numbers, if you're looking at record, and if you had to choose 2 people from the Pelicans, it's hard for me to choose Ingram before I choose Zion, because Zion's got the numbers and he's got the popularity.
All left-handed.
Yeah.
So his game is gonna like he has so much. And
you got it. It's an all-star, man. Like it's gonna be excitement. So people gonna want to see Zion. Hey, I don't know if you want to see too much Ingram ISO ball. You know what I'm saying? In the all-star game.
Fair enough. I can accept that one. I can accept that one.
But Ingram and balling though. We all
for sure, definitely.
Come on. Zion.
So then my question I gotta ask is, do we know who's in the 3-point contest and the dunk contest yet?
Ooh, actually, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking up now, and I haven't seen any updates.
Because the contest is literally next Sunday, so they should know who's in the contest.
I mean, I think it would just be another unfair year of Curry getting that boy, but
Curry's been shooting that rough. He's got to get in, and he's going to have to repeat.
MVP.
What'd you say? MVP?
Yes, sir.
No. Negative.
What?
Curry's not MVP. He's MVP for Golden State, but he's not MVP in the league. Yo, you crazy.
Talk your ish, Daniel. Let him know.
We crossed over, then we slammed up. Crossover.
Air Jordan 6 rings make me slam dunk. Ain't no whiskey with the chickens, I'm a slam dunk.